What's up? What's up? What's up, fellas? How are we doing today?
You are you are excited for this bad boy.
Yeah, because like the last three albums we've done have been ones I just haven't had much care for.
Mm.
So you threw me a bone.
Well, the Master of Puppet Stream had to get rescheduled, so
Yeah,
figured
I was
since we
looking forward
didn't,
to that one too.
I was as well. I figured since we didn't do one yesterday, we could do one today.
Yep. And picked by yours truly. Because we haven't done Neil Young on our channel yet, I
We have
think.
not.
It's been too long.
What's up, Alex?
Just giving everybody a minute to get on in here.
What made you pick this album?
Um, well, we have not done my boy Neil on the channel yet, and I feel like this is like the best option for like an introductory Neil Young album. It's not my favorite of his, so it's one of his best, and I feel like it's the best one to give you an idea what type of music he makes. Even though he does have a lot of different sounds and styles over the years.
Already. You already answered, so you, you already answered the category of if it's his best album.
My bad.
Spoilers,
How dare I?
honestly. Is this like a top three album for him?
Yeah, yeah, this is top three.
Is it number two?
I don't know. I go back and forth between two and three very often. Right now, it's probably number two.
Okay. I think this one and On the Beach are the only ones I've ever listened all the way through.
Shame on you.
I mean, he's solid. You know, he ain't no Mr. Dylan, but he's solid.
Mm. Oh. Let's not get started. Please.
It's like your craziest take.
Yeah. The harmonica playing goes a long way for me. Or more. That Neil is good at it. And Bob's not good at it. And one mixes them way too loud and the other doesn't.
Okay. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
We will. He sounds pretty great here.
This is your second favorite from him? What's your favorite from him? Do you know what that means? Because I don't know what that means.
Yes, I know what tung 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 sahur means. It's
Is this a
it's
Gen
brain
Z
rot.
thing?
It's like a literal brain rot.
Okay.
We're too old to be doing this.
Do we want to get this started?
Yes. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and get going.
Alrighty.
Yes. I guess I can do the intro. I guess. All right. How are we doing, fellas? This is what do we want to call ourselves? That was good. I have a hard time with that.
Two idiots. Noah.
Sure. Yep. I'm Noah. That's my buddy Cole. And today we are doing After the Gold Rush by my man, my guy, Neil Young. Came out in 1970. Um, Most of the album, or pretty much all the album, was heavily influenced by a failed screenplay that went by the same name. Um, it was also mostly recorded in his basement in a makeshift studio because he's just cool like that. And I mean, besides those things, I mean, like, I guess there's not a ton of like cool facts on this album. I guess you can say that during the album, my boy was suffering from a back injury, which apparently this heavily influenced the sound of the album, being more quiet, piano heavy. Sure. Um, have you heard this album before?
Have I heard this album before?
Have you?
Yes, I have. I think I've listened to it all the way through once.
Okay, okay.
And as far as I remember it, I mean, I remember it being very solid. Couple of songs that I thought were very, very good. Um, Definitely not quite as high on this album or Neil Young in general as you are, but I suppose I do get it. Is he your favorite? I was gonna say favorite folk artist, but I feel like Nick Drake is probably your favorite folk artist.
He's top three in that.
Okay. What happened to the stream with Ryan? Ryan had to cancel on us, unfortunately. So we're gonna reschedule it for a different day. Not entirely sure when yet, because we have weird schedules, but we'll figure it out. What is your opinion of this album going in?
I think pretty highly of it. I mean, I already said this, but like if I was to show anybody a Neil Young album, you know, I don't have this is something that I think is perfect to introduce somebody, not the best or anything. It'd be this one. I feel like this is a great introductory album, which is why I wanted to do this one first, as the first Neil Young album on this channel.
Okay. Is this like a S tier masterpiece album, or is it more like a great A tier album, or or is it lower? Where's it at?
It is a great, damn good album.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, you're in the jam. I think we're ready to go ahead and kick this bad boy off.
Yes, we are.
Alrighty. After the Gold Rush, Neil Young, starting with the opening track, Tell Me Why. You're just having a religious experience over there. Did not take long.
That sounds so good. Great lyrics. Oh, the guitar part is so fucking good. This is a boom, boom, boom right here. Hell yeah.
Is Neil Young
He
Canadian?
is. He is Canadian. Yeah, but what a guitar player. It's so good.
It's a nice riff.
It's a great part.
A real toe tapper.
Ain't it?
Alright. That was Tell Me Why. What did you think of Tell Me Why?
Absolute banger. Oh man, we're already cooking. Great lyrics from my boy, my man. The harmonies on this one are so good. Oh, they're so well done. They're so well mixed that it's just so pleasureful to my ears. Oh, the guitar work is great. Oh, I love the guitar part. I love, especially when they'll just do the sections of just purely the guitar, and it'll start doing it a little bit more. Oh, it's so great. It sounds great. This song, this song's fantastic and a great way to open up the album. I think it's a pretty good tone setter. Honestly, 9 to 9.5. I really, really like this song.
That's some pretty high praise. I think this is a very nice song, very pretty song. I like the vocal melody a lot. It's kind of like the number one thing that I like about it. Also, the lyrics are very good. Um, I wouldn't say I'm as big on how well the harmonies were done as you are. They were done fine. I'm not like a huge fan of Neil Young's voice. I think his vocals they're typically fine. But he's hardly my favorite, one of my favorite vocalists. It's just a nice little folk song with some nice lyrics, very good melody. I'd probably give it a 8 to an 8.5.
Okay.
Let's see. 8.5 from Alan, 9 from Alex. Folk done right is arguably top 3 genre. 9 out of 10 from Vertigo. Is folk a top 3 genre?
For me, probably. Probably.
I would have a good. Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. 7.5 from Andy could be a little longer, maybe. Perhaps. Next up, we have the title track So he better come through with some absolute heat right here. 8.5 to a 9 from Sharky.
Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run.
He sounds a little like he's been castrated, but I dig it.
It's damn
I
good.
don't think that had occurred to me. His voice is high pitched.
I do like some of his stuff with CSN, yeah.
When the sun burst through the sky, there was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie.
He sounds like Herbert from Family Guy.
It's a nice sounding horn. Good French horn, I think.
Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and colors flying all around the chosen ones. All in a dream, all in a dream.
You think the piano should be louder? A
Loading had begun.
little more clear, maybe?
Maybe like a smidge. It's nothing I noticed.
Flying Mother Nature silver seed to a new home.
Alright, that was After Gold Rush, the title track. I mean, very, very nice song. Very minimalist. Just like him, a piano, and a French horn at one point. But he did a very good job. Very nice melody. Pretty interesting. Probably better lyrics than on the opening track. Vocals can, they're. I'm still not crazy about him, but he's not irritating me. It's just it's a very nice folk song. Maybe the piano could be like a little bit loud. I don't know. There's something about the piano that sounds a little. I don't know. It sounds a little off to me. I don't know what it is, but still a very good song. I like it more than the first song probably. So I'll probably just go 8.5.
Okay. Solid low rating there. Yeah, that's a good one. I like Neil Young's voice a lot. That's that's how I feel. I thought the piano sounded, or I think his volume was fine. I had no issues. It's very nice
It might
sounding,
just
so of
be the
course I'd want it
tone.
louder.
I don't know what it is. It might be the tone.
Big on the lyrics of this one. Kind of going through time and expressing, his feelings about, or his overall just like uncertainty about the future of, of nature and the future as a whole. And then the hook is really good. The melody of the hook. You know, Mother Nature on the Run, 1970s. That's really good. The horn sounds great. Sounded great. He is sometimes he just does no wrong in my eyes. That's a 9.
Okay. You like the first song more?
Yeah.
I seem to be in the minority about that, which is odd. Alright, good. 8 from Alan, 8.5 from Alex, 9 from Sharky. Preferred the first, also found his voice a little tedious the more the song progressed. Still great, 8.5 from Vertigo. 7 from Andy, I like the first more. I don't know what is everybody likes the first song more.
That damn guitar part.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Alright. Next up is Only Love Can Break Your Heart. Kind of a corny title, but whatever.
It's a fun song.
When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone?
Instrumentally, we're getting very
I was always thinking
mom rock-esque.
trying to make
I don't hear that.
Really?
I feel this feels like an early 70s kind of folky pop song.
My mom would
More-
fuck with this hard.
yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should call him and see if he can come out. Try to lose the down that he's found. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his
Give me the damn harmonies.
This is a very strong sway throughout this song.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
yes, only love can break your heart. Yes, only love can break your heart. Yes, only love can break your heart.
Alright, that was Only Love Can Break Your Heart. What'd you think?
I like it. Yeah, it's like kind of cheesy, but I feel like I feel like it's cheesy and aware of the fact it is. Like it's self-aware cheesy. I don't know.
Okay.
Uh, it, it does have a great sway to it, good beat to it. Um, melodies, we're always gonna be hitting with the melodies. My boy Neil. Harmonies again will always be hitting my boy. Those harmonies were great. Lyrically, it is definitely a downgrade from the first two. You know, because it's kind of like a cheesy song about love. Um, but overall, I think it's a good song. I think it's well paced. I think it's just as long as it needs to be without getting annoying as as a song like that probably could. 8.5.
8.5. Alrighty. I mean, it's certainly not a bad song. I don't dislike it. It is a little cheesy for me. And I'm not really a big fan of like sway type music. I don't know why. It just kind of feels a little dated to me. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like just the production here and the pacing of it just I don't know. It comes off a little cheesy to me. Um, it's still decently written. It's certainly far from bad. The melodies are nice, and some of the lyrics are better than others, but there are decent lyrics in there. I'd probably give it like a 7
Okay. And then, oh boy, we're gonna have a abrupt mood switch
for
from
Southern
this song to
Man.
the next one. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 8.5 from Vertigo, 7.5 from Alan, 9.5 from Sharky. Okay, huge fan right there.
Hell yeah.
7.5 from Andy, 7.5 to an 8 from Alex. All right, next up is Southern Man.
Southern man, better keep your head. Don't forget what your good book said. Southern change gonna come at last. Now your crosses are burning fast. Southern man.
I'm all up on that guitar.
I'm not sure I was in on those harmonies.
Oh, I was.
He's making some choices right now.
It's popping off, in my opinion. I'm not sure why Lawrence Skinner was bothered by the anti-racist lyrics. A song about, about
Um,
anti-racism.
my guess would be that he's just saying like it could be interpreted that he's just calling like all Southern people racist.
We're jamming.
I didn't know Leonard Skinner had a problem with this song. That's a weird sounding bass.
I like it. Neil Young's such an oddball solo player.
Southern man, better keep your head. Don't forget what your good book says. Southern change gonna come at last. Now your crosses are burning fast. Southern man. Lily Bell, your hair is golden brown. I've seen your black man coming round. Swear by God I'm gonna cut him down. I heard screaming and bullwhips cracking. How long, how long?
So beastie. Sounded like a Jimmy Page live solo.
Sally rough around the edges, I'll give you that.
Sweet Home Alabama was written in response to this exact song plus Neil's other song, Alabama. Well, he's obviously referencing slavery here, and I mean, this album did not come out when slavery was legal. So, also, I'm pretty sure civil rights laws have been passed at this point, so.
Yeah. I don't know why they care so much.
Probably, I mean, like, if you can release, like, I don't know why this song wasn't released in, like, I don't know, 1963. That would make more sense.
Neil was a little baby boy.
Okay.
A little young man.
What do you think of Southern Man?
One of my favorite Neil Young songs. Really doing a lot for me. The guitar on the verses that goes really hard. I'm really big on the harmonies on this one. I think they're good. I like Neil's vocal performance a lot. I could see why some people might not, because like he's definitely getting more intense than he usually is with his delivery. So he's definitely getting, up higher in that register to get that intensity, but I think it suits the song well. And I love the solos. I love the jamming, especially when it picks up the pace during the instrumental. But right then, that groove that has me going. I'm a big Southern Man by Neil Young supporter. 9.5. I'm really high on that song.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, great lyrics. Forgot to mention that. Probably my favorite lyrics so far.
Okay. I mean, I agree mostly. It's very well written. There's some very solid moments in the jams that he does. There's also some questionable guitar moments in there as well. Wasn't like the greatest. The guitar tone was a little. I was a little torn on it. I could have gone either way on the guitar tone, but he mostly did a good job with the jams and solos, whatever. Interesting lyrics. I don't really know why he's referencing slavery in 1970, but whatever. Okay. Um, Not crazy about his harmonies. It's interesting to me that you're so in on his harmonies. It's interesting. I've heard far better harmonies than Neil Young does. But okay. Um, I definitely like a couple of the songs on this album more. I'd probably go 7.5 on this one.
I'll give you that. It's not the greatest tone. He definitely gets better with his tones, I think, as his career goes on. And he gets a few gnarly ones later on that I'm really into.
How many albums had he made up to this point?
Um, I'm pretty sure that this is number 3.
Okay. Oh, let's see. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Noah?
I'm doing good too. Doing that album I picked. I'm having a great time.
We're doing good. How are you, DHD? How's
This
everybody
album's-
in chat doing?
ooh, It's such an easy listen for me. I'm having a great time.
Got a 10 from Sharky. Eight and
Big
a half-
ups.
8.5 from Alan. 9.5 from Alex. 8 from Vertigo on a first listen can grow on me.
And I mean, yeah, it's talking about slavery, but it's more just talking about like, or it's more meaning to be about the racism that is, like still very present in the 70s in the South.
I'm sure there was. Alright, next up is Till the Morning Comes.
This is a quickie. This is a jaunty little tune.
I was literally about to say we're getting a little jaunty. Where are you getting pizza from?
I swear the song's literally just here to finish out the first side of the vinyl. Like, oh, we still have some more space. Let's just do this little ditty. This is like the perfect time to use the word ditty. This is a ditty. Hey, that's a damn good sounding French horn. I don't want to hear it. It's just smooth horn.
Marco's. Well, I'd imagine there's a lot of places called Marco's, even if it's not chain. Okay,
Yeah, we
that
have
was
Marco's.
Till the Morning Comes. It was kind of a goofy little French horn right there. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little just silly. I did he need to put that on here? Like you said, it was to fill out space for sidewalk. Like just
Well, that's just what I'm guessing.
okay, but like why? I don't know why you would need to do that. Because it's not like every album that was being made was like if it was just like one side of a vinyl. Like they didn't all need to be the same length. So
I imagine he knew that there was still enough space on this side, and then that this song was, or that melody, he just hadn't like fully fleshed out. So he's like, fuck it.
he was just like, oh, I can get something else on there, so I might as well.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I can turn this into a quick little thing.
Okay, I could have done without it. I'll give that like a 5.
Okay. Not big on the piano's a little jaunty. I do think it's a good melody though. I do
It's
think that.
fine.
And I like the French horn, okay?
Shit was goofy.
I like the French horn. I am happy he brought it back. Yeah, it's only a minute and 16 seconds. So it's not really, like, even if someone was to hate it, 70, 76 seconds long? Ain't that deep. Yeah, like 7.5.
Okay. Got a 7, 7, 6.5, and a 7 in chat. So apparently I fucking hated that compared to y'all. All right. Next up we have Oh Lonesome Me.
Bob Dylan's gotta take harmonica lessons from this guy.
I think Neil Young could get some production lessons from Bob Dylan.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want the harmonica 200 times louder than everything. I don't want his production.
It's a little dramatic.
I can't get over how she set me free.
Oh, that chord did a lot for me. That progression did a lot for me.
There must be some way that I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past. Find someone new.
Really?
I thought of
Curious.
So unprompted and unwarranted.
You're just talking
After this
about
song, after this song, I'll go into why I feel how I feel about that.
it. He's doing well.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I'm saying, like, Pole's split right now.
Dylan does not shit on him. Let's chill.
I'll bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free,
Don't hear fancy free thrown out a lot.
flirting
Right.
with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so. And brother, don't you know,
Yeah, brother.
I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. There must be some way that I can lose these.
Melody writing, vocals, guitar playing. I mean,
Forget about my past.
Hard no for the first two.
Someone new.
definitely better singer.
He's definitely better singer.
Can't get over how
This
she
chord
set
that happens
me free.
right here, right, the switch here. Ooh,
I don't know.
that's a. Oh, that's such a. Oh, it's such a good way to finish that progression.
I'm not sure this harmonica really fits here. Alright, that was Oh Lonesome Me. I liked the lyrics for the most part. I thought the lyrics were pretty solid. His vocals were fine too, and songwriting was decent, like it typically is, but like, do we really need that harmonica throughout that song? I don't know if it even, that was like almost like a western harmonica. And this is not There's nothing about this album that's like Western. I don't really think it added anything. It was kind of just a little distracting. I could have done without it entirely. Um, I'm gonna go with like a 6.5.
Thought the harmonica was good, and I needed it.
Okay.
Yeah, lyrics pretty good. A lot. I mean, it's definitely on the weaker side of the album, but he's a good lyricist, so still good. The chord progression to the song really does me in. Really, the way it finishes. Oh man. Good melodies too. Oh, yeah, this is a great song. Going 8.5.
All right.
Dylan's okay. I never argued about Dylan lyrically. I think Dylan's a better lyricist. But melodically, come on, come the fuck on.
Would take Bob Dylan
You guys
every
are
day.
apparently got to hear more fucking Neil Young. Apparently,
This isn't. Nothing is being changed about that opinion right now.
jeez Louise.
There's nothing Western about the Gold Rush. This is after the Gold Rush, sir. And this is clearly a folk album.
Yeah, thank you for bringing up the Queen Jane approximately harmonica. I love to complain about that. Man, it's ear piercing.
It's not. It's perfectly.
That's
fine.
awful.
It's really.
It's
not.
probably the worst moment on the entire album.
No,
Is that harmonica
I've literally
solo.
never even noticed it being particularly loud. I don't know what people's deal is with that.
Yeah, of course I think Bob Dylan has good melodies. He's definitely one of, like one of my favorite folk artists still. I just think Neil Young's better at it. And I feel like Neil Young is better at covering a course of different sounds, or different styles. Like,
I mean, like, I don't know.
Dylan is what? Folk, country.
Well, he has a lot of variations within folk music. Like a Rolling Stone and Ballad of a Thin Man don't really sound anything like each other, but they're both folk songs.
I don't know. I just require everybody to listen to more Neil Young now and change your opinion.
I don't anticipate the second thing happening, but alright. Alright, next up is Don't Let It Bring You Down.
Old man lying by the side of the road, the lorries rolling by. Blue moon sinking from the weight of the load, and the buildings scrape the sky. Cold wind ripping down the alley at dawn, and the morning paper fly. Dead man lying by the side of the road, with the daylight in his eyes. Don't let it bring you down.
Oh, this melody.
Lonely castles burning. Find someone who's turning.
Oh, that hook. I love that hook. Melodically, I love that hook.
Okay.
I think he sounds great on it. Dylan did never have the Rest Ever Sleeps guitar tone. Damn right. He never had that Into the Black guitar tone.
His voice does not match what he looks like at all.
Don't let
Right?
it bring you down. It's only castles burning. Just find someone who's turning, and you will come around.
I will say, people gotta hear some Neil Young live performances to see that he's a better vocalist than Bobby D. I think he sounds better live.
His voice a little nasally.
Yeah, I feel like it's less of a thing live. I don't know why it's so much in the studio.
And you will come around.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of Don't Let It Bring You Down?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of his most underrated songs. My favorites. I really like the lyrics. Definitely paints some good imagery in the brain. Great melody, especially on the hook. Oh, I love that. Oh, and I love the way he performs it. I think it's probably I just think he sounds so great when he does the melody on the hook. Probably like one of the better sounding times on the album from him vocally. Yeah, I'm pretty high on this one. 9.
9?
I told you I think
A
one of his
9
underrated songs,
for
period,
this.
not just on the album.
Not a lot happened there. That was like...
I disagree.
Okay. That was like all chorus. I mean, that was fine, but as I just said, like, I don't feel like a ton happened on that song. It was just like him doing a chorus and then like a short verse and then back to the chorus. And instrumentally, I can't really pretend like a ton happened there either. I mean, it was decent. It's a perfectly fine song. I wouldn't. It was maybe my least favorite vocal performance from him so far
Damn.
on this album. Didn't love the vocals there, but I mean it was fine. I'll give that a 7. A 9 is a lot for that song.
Dylan's voice being underrated, maybe a little bit. I like when he starts going hard, like on some live performances. Like there's one from like the tour for Desire, where he does like an electric version of "A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall," and he's really getting raspy and screaming on it. I do. So I think Dylan can sound good, but for the most part, his voice is good for the music he makes. That's how I feel about him.
Well, I mean, the people who don't like Bob Dylan's voice fucking hate Bob Dylan's voice for some reason.
Yeah, I know a few.
Dylan is overrated. His peak was in the 60s, and some critics never stopped glazing over him.
I feel it was in the
definitely
70s.
he definitely made some worthwhile stuff in the 70s. I don't really know about after the 70s, but
I think he had like one more great album after that.
I don't know. I think Bob Dylan's a pretty fucking brilliant artist.
I think his early to mid 60s gets overglazed a bit.
That is peak Bob Dylan. Is mid 60s Bob Dylan.
I don't start getting really high on Dylan until Blonde on Blonde and some of Highway 61.
Highway 61 is his best album.
It's not.
He literally made arguably the greatest folk album of all time in the 60s, so the glaze is justified.
Well, he didn't make the best folk album of all time.
He said arguably.
Yeah, I don't even think it's his best album.
There's a good argument for it.
I'm taking Blood on the Tracks, baby.
That's not his best album. Oh my gosh.
And then if I can't take that, I'm taking Blonde on Blonde.
You picked like 2, or you picked 3, and then you picked 2.
Because 1 is not actually 1.
Yes, it is. All right, next up is Birds.
Birds.
This is like a piano tone that I would hear in like church.
There will be another one who'll
I wouldn't know. I would not know.
hover you beneath the sun. Tomorrow, see the things that never come. Today, when you see me fly away without you, shadow on the things you
When I hear a song like this, I can understand why he joined Crosby, Stills, and Nash. This is some Crosby, Stills, and Nash shit.
and show you the way to go. It's over.
These lyrics might be really getting into corny territory.
It's over.
I'll give it to you, but I think it's sung melodically, instrumentally. Is pretty great.
Nestled in your wings, my little one.
I really don't need him to do harmonies.
Morning brings
I do.
I don't know why.
I love his harmonies.
It does not make anything less corny. It
Come on.
just sounds over the top. It sounds overly dramatic.
I think it sounds beautiful.
It sounds like he thinks he's really doing some shit right there. It's like, alright.
It's
buddy,
really pretty.
relax.
And Neil Young can pull off corny lyrics. I agree.
But I can hear like the other tracks. I can hear them pretty clearly, and I wouldn't say they're like super pretty sounding vocally.
I don't know. Neil Young is an enigma. For me, he can pull off like most corny things because he's just so cool. He's so cool. He's so fly. My boy Neil got a little motion.
Okay. Alright, that was Birds. There's really writing some very short songs here. Arguably, like, not enough things are happening in these songs because they're so short. I'm really not crazy about his self-harmonizing. It comes off a little cheesy to me when he's doing it. That could just because I don't think he's like a great singer. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I was not in on these lyrics. These are some fucking basic bitch lyrics right here. Yeah, I wasn't super in on this song as a whole, like at all, really. I would give this like a 6.
I'm in on this song instrumentally, melodically, vocally. It's doing me good. I like the harmonies. I think the piano sounds really nice. I like the progression and what it plays. Yeah, the lyrics, I mean, they're definitely the weakest part of the song. I'll give you that. But it doesn't really bother me or anything. It doesn't do much to me, especially because I'm not even a lyric guy in the first place. I'll go 7.5.
You're listening to folk music and you're like, this is great. I'm not really a lyrics guy though.
I say that about everything, okay?
It's so weird. That's like half of folk music to me.
Well, Neil Young's more than a folk artist.
On this album, he's not.
I think he always has been.
What is he doing something besides folk music on this album?
I don't know if I'd call it Southern Man a folk song.
It's like folk rock.
I don't get the folk in that.
Okay.
Completely electric. Got these two like long jam sections. It's got these real intense vocals. That does not feel folk to me.
Okay. So we got a 7, we got a 6, 6.5, 7.5. I've noticed that harmonies kind of died off. I guess people were too like harmonies in music died off. I don't know if that's true. I think they just
Oh,
line them up so that you can like barely even tell there is a harmony.
okay. Dylan's lyrics can be his best attribute, or they can just be like extremely convoluted and pretentious. I don't know. It heavily depends. I mean, yeah, he has some really generational songs, like "It's Alright, Ma." That one's that one's a real
That's,
lyrically. That's like one of
that's
my
like the
favorite Dylan
third
songs.
best song on that album.
I'm talking just pure
Lyrically,
lyrics.
it's like the third best song on that album.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
Lyrically, not my favorite song on the album. That's not how sometimes he gets a little too convoluted, where people are like still wondering what exactly the songs mean today.
Just, they could be open for interpretation.
I don't like that. Just straight up, I don't like that because a lot of times I don't know. This feels like a cop out to writing bullshit.
Okay, just because it doesn't mean that he doesn't have an intention behind them. It just means I don't know
Yeah.
if he necessarily explains them, and people might come up with their own conclusions about them.
Even then, it just feels
Okay,
weak.
just stop. Please stop.
And I feel like I'm not wrong feeling that way.
Shut up. Stop talking. Please stop talking.
Okay.
All right. Next up is "When You Dance, I Can Really Love."
Okay,
Oh,
before we start
jeez,
this one,
that's the worst
I-
title I've
I-
ever heard. Oh my lord.
This is the worst song in the album.
That
Okay?
title is awful.
This is the worst song on the album. It's one of some of the worst.
So dumb.
This honestly might sound for being a like real top tier for me. This song hurts me.
This is like a Drake song if Drake made folk music.
What?
This is like fucking Kiki, Do You Love Me?
This is not okay. No, I'm taking. Okay, it's not a bad
It's
version
just
of
it's
Cinnamon Girl,
that
please.
it's that corner.
Love Cinnamon Girl. Okay.
Terrible.
The lyrics
chorus.
do hurt me a little on this one. Mainly the "Do your senses tingle then take a chance" part.
This sounds so dated right now.
I agree.
Why did he throw it into ooh? That made everything worse. Yes, he is. It's very true.
What makes him timeless?
His much better production.
Disagreed.
Your
Big
entire
disagree.
thing is like, I don't know, man. There's like 3 songs where the harmonica is too loud.
No, those are just the three that come to mind. It's damn near every single one that harmonica's
You
present
literally
in.
never even notice it.
And I think his guitar tones, electric guitar tones,
He
are
has
hated.
so much better guitar tones than Neil Young does. The guitar tones on this album have been like,
He's never gonna have a guitar. He does not have a better guitar tone than on Into the Black. That
are you
crushes
just picking
everything.
the singular like noise rock song that Neil Young made? You're like saying he has
I think that cause it's a
one.
gnarly, cause it's a gnarly tone.
Okay, I think on speaking for averages here, I think Dylan wipes him off the floor, and just because Neil Young happened to come up
No.
with like one kick-ass guitar tone, somehow his entire discography has better guitar tones.
Yeah, Cole. Listen to Zuma. Listen to Zuma. That's
I
a
don't even know.
banging album. That has great tones. Cortez is a killer. Oh, that's another amazing tone, especially with the solo or solos. Neil Young just fucks.
Okay. Did he fuck here?
No, love the guy. This one is where the corniness does hit me, because I'm not big on the melody. Nothing wrong with the harmonies. It's just the melody that they are singing that I don't like. Um, Lyrics, no, not for me. Instrumental, completely fine. I have nothing wrong with the instrumental. Six and a half to a 7.
Wow. Okay. You did vary greatly here. Lyrics, just bad. Just really, really bad lyrics right here. Didn't care for the harmonies, really, at all. Um, Production does not, feels pretty dated to me, especially here. Um, wasn't really a whole lot about this that I enjoyed. Um, and I really disliked those lyrics quite a bit, and the melodically it was just kind of bland. I'm gonna go with like a 4.
I love that I'm not alone on this Neil Young like defending. I'm so happy I'm not alone.
Okay.
It's, people do feel this way, rightfully.
3 5s and an 8 from Sharky. Okay. Neil Young is better than Dylan at everything except lyrics. That's
Kind of how I feel.
absolutely not even remotely close to true.
Kind of how I feel to a T.
I'm. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I think Bob Dylan's probably better at everything than Neil Young. I mean, I'm sure Neil Young is a better guitar player or whatever.
Yeah, he's a better musician. That's not
Sure,
a debate.
fine, but I don't think he plays anything that's like super memorable. Like, is
Big
there like?
disagree.
I haven't heard one incredibly memorable like solo on this album or like some great riff or something. It's all been
Tell me why.
fine.
Tell me why. That's an
There's-
amazing guitar part.
It's nice.
It's a fantastic part.
You are overreacting a lot to that.
And he's not a solo guy, really. He writes this like great acoustic guitar parts. He does have some good riffs,
Okay.
but it's mainly just the acoustic guitar parts and how much are in them. You know, the complexity behind them.
They're nice. That's so great that they're complex and they sound nice, but
They sound fantastic.
I think Dylan's got better acoustic stuff.
Big disagree.
Okay. Next up is I Believe in You. This album isn't really about the solos. He has albums that are for that, and this isn't one of them. Okay, but like, I don't think the riffs have been incredible.
He's got some poppin' riffs on different albums.
Does he have like a guitar riff that's better than Shelter from the Storm?
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Now that you made yourself lovely, do you think I can change it in a day? How can I place you above me?
You see where to go.
Am I lying
I feel the complete opposite.
when I say
I got a lot more Neil Young in my head than Dylan.
Really?
Oh yeah. But I think it also comes down to which one you just listen to more. It's bound to happen
Well,
more.
I get pulled back to Dylan all the time.
I get pulled back into Neil Young albums more. I like to listen to his all the way through.
That's crazy.
Shit. This album might have the most play on my vinyl record player. Honestly.
to you?
That is wild to me.
Night I see my questions,
It's either this or like Quadrophenia.
my doubts.
That album just
Weird
sounds
vinyl fix.
that album just sounds great on vinyl. Sounds so big.
A year or two,
Okay.
we could laugh and let it all out.
Sounds so good.
Now that you've made yourself love me, do you think I can change it in a day? How can I place you above me? Am I lying to you when I say
I don't know if I'd call lyrics or Dylan's production profound. Lyrics, yeah, sure. I'm
It's
not
a pretty
thinking anything
gnarly piano about him, then, man. Those keys are daunting.
But it's not profound. People were doing things similar to that at that time. Yeah, Neil Young is more catchy.
I'm gonna be honest, I think Neil Young is more catchy for like basic bitches. Honestly.
Yes, I agree. He is a less pretentious artist than Bob Dylan. I agree wholeheartedly.
I would actually argue he's more pretentious because he thinks he's doing some real shit here. Alright.
What
the fuck?
part of that song made you feel like that?
I wasn't meaning that song specifically. I'm just saying overall. What did you think
It's
of
a
I
harmless
Believe in You?
album.
I
Harmless, easy listening experience, and you're pooping on it.
I have given one, maybe like 2 negative ratings.
And a good tune here. Honestly, one of my favorite melodies for the verses on the whole album. Sounds real good. Again, big on the harmonies. I will say something about the mixing on this didn't sit right with me. I can't really place it. But I don't know, something about the production on this felt a little off. I'll say that.
Does that
Besides-
sound different from the rest of it?
Yeah, there was something about the volume levels of the instruments that felt different compared to other songs on the album of like a similar tone.
Okay.
I don't know. Things felt quieter, but I'll go 8.
It's hard for me to pinpoint what it is about his harmonizing that kind of bothers me. I don't know. It sounds just like a little mom rockish. It kind of has like a Steely Dan vibe to it, which I know for you that would be like a massive plus, but for me,
Like
that
perfect, yeah.
that is just not at all the case for me. And it just comes off as a little corny or cheesy or whatever. There have been a handful of songs on the second half of this album where I just feel like that was nice. Nothing happened, but it was nice. Like I wasn't angry at anything that was happening, but fucking nothing happened. He didn't really say anything that I thought was super compelling, and instrumentally it was pleasant, but like I'm hardly wowed. Um, so I'll give that like a 6.5.
Fuck with comparing the harmonies to Steely Dan. Because if I said that, that'd be like highest honors.
That's like the blandest shit in the world.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
I'm just gonna start trashing Steely Dan on
They're
this.
so they. Oh, it is such a perfectly executed album on all
It's
fronts.
a
Oh
perfectly
my
executed
lord!
album where nothing happens.
Absolute
How long is
clinic
that
in
album?
production. 40
Yeah,
something minutes.
an absolute clinic in how to make your music completely devoid of all emotion.
Absolute clinic in making this like jazzy pop.
It is like one level over Kenny G jazz. Doesn't even
I,
like fucking great jazz music is eons past Steely Dan. Good
Asia's
lord.
not overrated.
Asia's
Come on.
violently overrated.
The production on thing's so fucking ridiculous. I
Just
don't.
mixing your album well does not mean you have some of the greatest production of all time. They
It's one of the
just
greatest
all
sounding
he
albums
did
I've ever
was
heard.
spend $1 trillion on mixing, and then just made all the tones as clean as possible to take all the emotion out of it.
No. There's emotion on
And they couldn't play a memorable solo if you paid them, clearly, because they did get paid and they didn't write a fucking memorable solo.
I can think of a lot of Steely Dan solos, actually. That's why I love Steely Dan.
What the fucking Do It Again is better than every song off of Asia, and it's not even close.
You're fucking insane.
Do It Again is a great song. There's
Deacon Blues. Deacon Blues.
Deacon Blues is just so bland.
That song does so much for me.
I just don't even. I've listened to that album like 5 times, and I don't even remember what the songs sound like.
I don't
Outside
get
of
how
just the boring tone of it.
I don't get how people don't get emotion from Steely Dan. I get emotion.
I don't even know what's supposed to be emotional about it.
Get into the lyrics.
I've read the lyrics. I'm like, okay, great. Cool, man. Don't sanitize your music.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're at the closing track of After the Gold Rush, Cripple Creek Ferry, which is a weird title, but okay. See what he does. 1.5 minutes. Very short.
Hey, hey, Cripple Creek Ferry, flooding through the overhanging trees.
Is he gonna have this harmony the whole time?
On the Cripple Creek Ferry,
I don't think no.
Okay.
This is just like
totally
when the morning
out on-
comes.
So out on that intro.
all alone the captain stands.
This just feels like when the morning comes, or it's like not fully finished, and they still had space on the vinyl.
It's the second half of the cruise, and you know he hates to lose.
I don't know why his voice went down like an octave.
Cripple Creek Ferry, flooding through the overhanging trees.
It's a weird way to end this. A really weird way to end
No.
this.
I feel like I'd hear this in like Disney, like around like Splash Mountain. I don't know how I can describe that
Such a
feeling.
weird way to end this album.
Yeah, I feel like Southern Man should end the album. That would have been a banger ending.
I Believe in You would have been more fitting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not this. I don't know.
Alright, that was Cripple Creek Ferry, which was like the most anticlimactic ending to this album that could have been. I mean, I don't. If the song was about a boat, okay. I don't know. I'd give that like a 5.5, I guess.
Yeah, fair. I do wish they picked almost any other song on the album to close it.
I don't even know what is that song even doing on this album.
I don't know. Southern Man could have been good. The title track would have been a really good closer. I don't know. This is. Yeah, the melody ain't doing too much for me. Instrumental's fine. Not much to talk about. It's a minute and a half long.
Fucking lovely Rita
Six.
song right there.
Okay, no.
I'm just saying, like, it's a song about nothing. Like,
Yeah.
it's about a boat.
Only difference is, like,
Fascinating.
I wouldn't say this sucks. I'd say Lovely Rita sucks.
That's fair. Lovely Rita does kind of suck. Alright. That was After the Gold Rush by Mr. Neil Young. What's your favorite moment on that album?
Just a few things. There's a few moments that come to mind. I could go with the Don't Let It Bring You Down hook. I could go with the way the chord progression ends on Oh Lonesome Me. That really does me in. I think I'll go with Tell Me Why. The guitar part, but only when it's like just the instrumental. Like and no vocals over it. That's so good.
Okay.
That's just a great part.
I'd probably go with the chorus of either one of the first two songs was probably my favorite part. If I had to pick one. Hold on. I heard you didn't like my album. Which album are you referring to? Real Yeezy Kanye.
Kanye. He's Kanye. He's Ye. You have to update your name. He's Ye now.
What's the worst moment
And
on the album?
I enjoyed Bully. Worst moment on the album? When you dance, I can really love.
Just that lyric?
Well, that and the, like something about getting a tingle and take a chance or whatever.
Yeah,
That lyric, that one's a toughie.
Yeah, that's probably my pick too. That was pretty rough. Do you have a hot take about this album?
Um, Let me look at his stuff. Give me a second. I'm sure I can think of a hot take.
I think mine would be. I think he gets a little more credit than he should for lyrics. Because the second half of this thing kind of fell apart lyrically. Also, I don't
You know what?
actually the hottest take I had, his harmonies are just not good.
Fair enough. Actually, I do have a hot take.
Okay.
That of his more popular albums, this is probably the weakest lyrically. I like I think it's a good album lyrically, but On the Beach, Tonight's the Night, Zuma, Russ Never Sleeps have way better lyrics.
Okay. What's the best song?
Southern Man.
Okay. I'd probably go with the title track. Or Tell Me Why.
Good.
They're pretty close.
Yeah, those first few are strong.
Southern Man would probably be number 3.
That's fair.
Feels like you've answered this several times, but is this the best Neil Young album?
No.
Alright.
I hope we do the best one day.
We'll
Maybe.
see. I really don't have an answer for that question. I kind of hope it's not. Because, I mean, this album is decent, but I don't think it's anything massively special. So I hope he does better than this at some point. Was this the best album of 1970? Did you really have to put this into consideration?
I do.
That's okay.
Because I'm not taking Bitches Brew.
Okay. I didn't think you would. I just feel like there's a lot of 1970s is a pretty solid year.
Just to bring up some stuff for chat. There's Paranoid, All Things Must Pass, Bitches Brew, Funhouse, Curtis by Curtis Mayfield, Cosmos Factory, Bridge Over Troubled Water, uh, John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band, Deep in Rock. I mean, this is a pretty good, this is a good album for
You
me.
may have just,
Zeppelin 3.
yeah, Third by Soft Machine.
Yeah, this is a good year for music. Loaded by the Underground. I'm sure somebody will want to say that. Um, this is really hard.
This is not hard at all. This is an easy no. This is not the best album of 1970. It's not even close.
It's so close between
It's
this,
not even remotely close.
between like this,
I don't think
Zeppelin
I
3,
don't think this is a top 10 album this year.
that Zeppelin 3, and like
4, 5,
Cosmos Factory and Bridge Over Troubled
7,
Water.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay,
This isn't even top 10 of this year.
I'll lean on the side of I'll say probably not. Probably no.
Probably
not.
For me, absolutely not.
Bitches brew. Fuck off.
I wouldn't even need, it's not like it's number 2 after Bitches Brew. It's like
I know.
it's probably like number 13.
Yeah, and they're taking Zeppelin and all the Sabbath and all that.
Black Sabbath has 2 albums this year that are better. I would take Soft Machine's third. I would take Bridge Over Troubled Water, Cosmos Factory. There's a lot of albums I'm taking over this one.
I don't know. Paranoid.
Paranoid is a lot better.
I'm not big on Paranoid.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a lot better than this.
I think their sound gets a little redundant on that one.
I feel like their debut is more redundant than Paranoid is.
I like the debut more, and of course I like Master of Reality the most.
This album is about as good as Master of Reality, honestly. That's
High regard.
That's not high regard.
I know you don't feel the same. I know.
Master of Reality is overrated. I'd probably take All Things Must Pass Away. I'm absolutely taking Funhouse over this. Funhouse is amazing.
I'm not. Funhouse is a little too crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That album is fucking off the wall.
It's
fun.
It's insane, and
it's really fun. I'll give you that. But I'm taking this.
Okay. I mean, my number 1 is absolutely Bitches Brew. Bitches Brew is one of the greatest pieces of art ever conceived by man. All right. What is your final rating for After the Gold Rush?
A lot of times my rating at the end comes down to just my overall experience over the whole album and how I enjoyed listening to it all the way through. This is one of the easiest listens for me. I can pop this thing on whenever and have a great time. It's short. The songs never like overstay their welcome. If anything, there's songs I just want to be longer on this thing. It's a big fan of this album. That's a 9.
Okay. I could try to break this into like what I like about it and what I am not crazy about. I think he's usually a very nice melody writer. I think most of the melodies on this album are pretty catchy. And he's got some nice choruses in there as well. Lyrically, it's pretty solid. I think it kind of fell apart a little bit in the second half of the album there, but the first half of the album is very solid lyrically. There's not really anything I had a big problem with. And there's not like a bad songwriting choice on this album. It's structured pretty soundly. The songs are pretty well paced. Nothing on this album was like dragging, like taking too long or anything. I mean, it's a pretty short album, but still. And he's a very capable musician. And more often than not, he's a decent singer, even though there are moments I'm not crazy about. Um, I don't really think the production on this album has aged particularly well. Um, the second half of this album is very inconsistent, especially lyrically, and I don't really like his harmonies, like pretty much at all. Um, there's also two songs on this album that just don't even need to exist. Um, and there are some very corny moments lyrically as well. Um, overall, I think I'm gonna go like a 6.5 to a 7.
Guess I should have done picked on the beach.
You said this was the good starting point.
I think this is a good introductory album.
Okay.
I feel like all your complaints would have been remedied by On the Beach.
I we might end up seeing that. We'll probably end up seeing that at some point.
That would be sick.
Okay. Let's see. Um, WR's hot take is that Harvest is slightly better.
Um, I don't know. That's really close. Because these are like my those are like my 3 and 4 for him. They're super close.
Okay. Did this listen through change anything for you?
Oh no, yeah, I feel the exact same about it. After listening through number 30, I've heard this song so many times.
Okay. Let's see, we got a 7.5 to an 8 for the album from Vertigo. Top 5 album of this year from Sharky. Midnight Winds is a Nico Glazer. He's gonna say Desert Shore is the best album that he'd sent me. I definitely have not heard Desert Shore.
You do you, champ. I'm happy you're big on that. Cause a good year for music so must mean a lot to you.
Alright. That is our reaction and review of After the Gold Rush by Neil Young. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Appreciate all the takes. We got a lot of Bob Dylan versus Neil Young arguments, which was fun. Bob Dylan is clearly superior.
You started that shit.
It was brought up before I did that poll. I don't remember. I mean, it's very possible.
I don't remember it. I think you 100% brought it up.
It's very possible that I brought it up and then did the poll. I'm just saying it was being discussed and then I did the poll.
Baloney.
That's what happened.
No, just on all fronts, baloney.
Oh no!
People who think that, your recollection of how things happen, everything baloney.
Okay.
Colin baloney.
Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see. I think the plan is to do a stream tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. So, hopefully, we'll see y'all tomorrow at some point. Have a good one.